Seven Deadly Sins reaction. About to react to Seven Deadly Sins. How's it going, guys? Steve-O Game Boy here. And today I'm reacting to the Seven Deadly Sins chapter 252, titled Destiny. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully. The princess happily marching about the yard. The pig, try all he might, can't eat all the snow. Elizabeth forms an alliance with Reducio of the Four Archangels. The team has formed to liberate Meliodas. Okay. Hmm. Nakabazuki Suzuki. Father, do you remember when I climbed this tree back when I was a little girl? I feel like I heard this story a few times. Yes, I was terrified to my very core back then. I'd have expected something like that from Veronica, but I had never thought you'd get into such tomboyish antics. I was about to say tactics. Well, the view seemed like it'd be so nice from up there. I can only imagine. When I see you with your haircut like this, it feels as if we've gone back to those old times again. She giggled. Back then, when you fell while climbing up the tree to get me, I wanted to help you. That was the first time my powers manifested themselves. But after that, when I saw that my right eye was different from other people's, rather, different from my family's, I was shocked and began hiding it with my hair. Even though I knew that neither you nor sister would hate me for something like that. I think I just didn't want to accept the possibility that I wasn't related by blood to all of you. Oh, I still can't believe it myself. Rather, I don't want to believe it. Not the curse that the gods have placed down upon you and Meliodas, nor the short time you have left. You two have only ever tried your best to live for the sake of those you love. So why has fate so mercilessly, so ruthlessly stricken you so? Oh, he's crying. Cannot allow Sister Margaret to get wrapped up in that fate. I swear that I shall return her to you, Father. Yes, and you make sure to return along with her. After all, we are a family. Oh, I'm sorry I was never much of a model daughter. Elizabeth, please, for just 2 more days, let me be your daughter a little longer. Oh, it's such a touching moment. I'm shocked. You're back much sooner than I expected. But regardless, I'm glad that Gil and you are perfectly fine, Father. I don't know if I say that. Is it true that Lady Margaret being possessed by one of the goddess clan? Yes. But as far as how we can return the princess back to normal is anyone's guess. Lady Veronica's probably plenty worried as is. On top of that, even Hindy's been starting to act strangely. Well, he was weird to begin with. Just kidding. The Druids are devoted to the worship of their faith. So it is what it is. It's nice to see Griamore and Dreyfus together, man. Been through so much. Yo, Fraudrin makes an appearance. But I heard tons of holy knights on the battlefield have been saved by the goddesses. They're our saviors. Don't trust them too much. Among the highest ranked of the goddess clan are those with the power to brainwash others. What? This is information from Fraudrin. He and I share not just the body, but our memories as well. And as well as our feelings towards you, Griamore. Which is why the fact that he stole the lives of so many people is something he knows that can never be forgiven. Even so, he still has his own morals, and his feelings for his brethren that were killed by the goddess clan are the same as ours. Uh, don't misunderstand me, though. It's not like I'm saying we should support the demon clan or anything. Now is the time that the true holy war shall begin. But fear not. We holy knights are now members of Stigma, which will be commanded by the four archangels. Lord Reducio, please address them. We have awakened for 3,000 years of slumber to see this holy war to its end. We will never, ever hand over Bretonia to the demon clan. We four archangels shall, without fail, lead Stigma to victory. Ooh, let's see where this goes. Do you mind if I ask a question? Go ahead. You're the four archangels, right? Well, where's the other one? Oh, they didn't like that very much. Well, it's been on all our minds. I'm sorry to intrude upon your pleasant chat, but we came to give our greetings and have a word with the Goddess Clan sympathizers. They gave him that look, man. All three of them, they looking like, oh, asking all them questions, man. Sit down and enjoy the banquet like everybody else, man. It was Death Pierce. I am Death Pierce, a holy knight of the Pleiades of the azure sky. Behind me are my fellow Waylo, Arden, and Dildry. Waylo? Okay. It seems like most of the holy knights have decided to join forces with Stigma. But as for the rest of us, that is the last thing we'd ever do. And we want you to understand why. Death Pierce, how can you be so rude? Apologize immediately. Such a thoroughly pitiful man. It is fine, Hendrickson. But, Sir Death Pierce, in other words, what you want to say is you cannot trust us. Is that correct? It is true that many of us here were saved by the four archangels. But Sir Denzel, he meant such a tragic end through giving his body over to the Goddess Clan. That was the human who hosted the soul of Narabasta, wasn't it? I believe it was a blood relative of this vessel. It is regrettable. Is that all you have to say? Do the goddesses shed no blood nor tears? Oh, come on, son. I'd be more considerate, man. You made the lady boy cry. We once sacrificed so many that we were unable to keep count. As if our bodies were burning up, the feeling of parting with those precious to us. That feeling is something that does not discriminate, human or goddess. That is right. We are not gods. We are beings with blood and tears, just like yourselves. If you can still not trust us, then I do not mind. I do not mind. But at the very least. Aww. Yo. She summoned some energy and blew it towards Death Pierce breath of bliss. Yo. What a warm, comforting light. What is this? Oh, they all feel it. You're about to turn the tides. Is this that brainwashing they was just talking about? I'm overflowing with power. It's coursing full through my body. Even if you are not our allies, let me bestow a gift to our good neighbors. It should prove useful should you encounter fights with any demons. Death Pierce, with this power. It seems I've misunderstood the Goddess Clan. Let us take vengeance for the precious ones we've lost. Together. Bring more ale. We've nothing to fear from the likes of the demons anymore. That's right. Ha ha ha. The other one doesn't exist anymore. Hmm? The answer to your question from earlier. I'm about to say what happened to the fourth one. Okay, Q&A. What kind of relationship does Twigo have with Ibaya? Twigo and Ibaya? Who's Ibaya? Oh, she has a mustache, huh? In her heart, she is female. Wow. It's not Twigo's older brother. It's his older sister. Well, okay. Uh, the answer to your question from earlier. Oh, Holy moly. The fourth archangel's name was Male. He was killed by the Ten Commandments. Lives of their brethren stolen. Vengeance reborn. Now the reminiscence for the dead shall be told. Okay. But then he extra roasted. So why did he do it? Were they competing for Elizabeth's heart? Is that what it is? They're trying to get her heart. And then he was like, I'm the only one who can have her heart. So I'm gonna like rip your heart out of your chest because you want her heart too, but I want her heart. It's very heartfelt. Don't take it to heart. Oh, goodness. To be continued in chapter 253, Fallen from Grace. Their hatred for the Demon Clan stems from the thread of fate woven from their comrade being killed. The one lurking behind it all is the Ten Commandments Estarossa. Okay. All right, well, that was a pretty good chapter. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh, Devil Eggs in the chat. And so is Trent. What's good, Devil Eggs? What's good, Trent? Yeah, I agree, Devil Egg. If she was impressive as a rat, she would have been something, man. I don't know if it's gay, Devil Egg. I guess it would be gay if you wanted to, because of what she says right now. Because technically, that's like if you were turned on by hearing Margaret talk now, I guess that would be gay because she's being controlled by a man. Maybe, maybe that's gay. Don't know. I don't know, man. Fake ass tears. No, I think those tears is real, man. But I must have read a different translation. Twigo has a sister. That was the Q&A on the side. Like it's always a Q&A on the side of like one of the last pages in every chapter. I usually like the last two or three pages. And no, Twigo is not relevant. He's dead. I made you a mod the other day, man. Come on. Oh, you don't even read the scenes. Okay. Ain't no thing, man. No thing, movie. It's good. That's it. You rate the chapter. What do I rate the chapter? Well, I feel like it was a good one. It wasn't like didn't blow me away, but at the same time, every chapter can't be like you know something where it's like oh really crazy like that. But I'm not gonna like curve the score based on that or anything. You know, I appreciate that, love you. Uh, Maybe he did fall victim to Esterosa's commandment. I don't even remember what his name is Esterosa the Love, right? The Love. Is that what it is? Like you're not allowed to love anyone in his presence. which would make sense. Um, well, no, because you can fall victim to your own commandment as well. So, and he was apparently in love with Elizabeth, right? It's the Russell, I mean. Oh, hatred, not love. Okay. All right. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, and that's why he always walking around so mellow, because he's not allowed to hate anyone. Yeah, I remember. I remember. And and then when him and Escanor came up against each other, it's like, why would I hate you? Like, why would I hate someone beneath me? The nigga Escanor is just he just be Escanor just too prideful, man. I'm pretty sure he loves her. Come on now. Or maybe it was just, he didn't quit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he was just looking at her, like, give me the booty, you know? Probably wasn't that serious. That'll be different, especially for a shonen. If he just like, man, I just want the pussy. And he doing all this just to be like, no, man, I just want the pussy. That'd be different, you know what I'm saying? That'd be something. Yeah. Yeah. Escanor is less prideful than you know. What? I guess. Excuse me. They hate the Demon Clan. Yeah. And he probably hate him even more if he found out that he had a thing with Elizabeth or a thing for Elizabeth. Damn man. But how does that work though with the commandments? When they say you can't do this or else this will happen to you, like is it a certain radius? Or is it like do they have to be looking at you? Do you have to be able to see them? I'm pretty sure it was explained at some point. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Gotta finish that reread. I only got to like chapter 65. Well, I'm glad you caught up, but it has to be an area. Yeah, but what is the area? Because you could live in a big ass neighborhood and be like, I'm in the area. Like, say if you at the neighborhood pool and someone's at the front gate, they're still in the area, but can't see each other. You might not even be aware of that person's presence. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't remember that. I don't remember that. But I guess since you just read it, and you might have a better memory than I do, anyway. So yeah, you probably remember. Oh. Oh. Zelda's is Zelda's commandment like you can't be scared? Is that what it is? I forgot what his commandment is. I mean, I know it's called like piety, but I don't know what that means, and I don't know what it does. What does it do to you? Zildjian was some stupid shit. Like if you turn your back, you're forced to serve the Demon King as a slave. Oh, that seems very specific. Awfully specific. Um, we'll go ahead and end the stream. Nice talking to you, Double A. And thanks everyone else who came through. Shout out to all my niggas, know what I'm saying? Love all my niggas. We them boys. Like the stream or dislike it if you disliked it. And you know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you haven't done that. Go run and tell your friends about me. I'd appreciate it. And I think that's it, man. Go Spurs.